What's up everybody, Tindo here, and I have Hannah with me. Today we're going to talk about something pretty simple. Plastic protectors for your video games. Check it out. Alright, we've got several things to go over today. I've got a stack of Game Boy game protectors and a stack of Game Boy games, including a reproduction, a not so great condition one, a factory sealed one, and then I don't know the condition of this one. I just ordered one off the internet to kind of have a fourth to do. And these are all my inbox Game Boy games. I don't have a ton, but I've got a stack of 10 here. I got these at a gaming expo. I got them from these guys. Collector Protector, collector with a K. This is not in any way endorsed. I bought these from these guys, and I also have a third one here for another console that we're going to go over. And this was just random off of eBay, so we'll talk about that later too. But if you want to give these guys a Google, Collector Protector with a K. I'm not really sure where all they sell. They probably sell on eBay and or Amazon. We're going to put all these things in their protectors, see how they look, see how they fit, and then at the end of the video, we'll just talk about protectors in general and kind of talk about whether or not they're important, whether or not you really need them to protect your games, and some of the pluses and minuses of them. So check it out. All of these have a clear plastic film on them that you got to take off first. I don't really have fingernails. They're a lot stiffer, a lot more rigid than I thought they'd be. Alright, so here goes the reproduction box. This is off of Etsy. And it slides in there. Slides in there easy until you get to the bottom where the lip is, and the lip is stopping it. I wonder if, I bet you're probably supposed to put it all the way in the box. And then you put the lip in, and then you close it.
Ooh. That looks so nice.
What do you think?
It's cute.
So that looks pretty good. Let's try to put this one that's pretty crushed up. Look at this. I got this for a few bucks at a local game store. I didn't pay much for it at all. It's all in there, book and everything. I'm really curious to see what condition this game Hannah's opening up is. On camera, Hannah.
Anyone want to guess what it is?
If you've watched any of my other videos before, hold on, before you take it out. If you've watched any of my other videos before, I've talked about this game series a ton. You're probably not going to guess it. But I've been trying to buy up every game title that has to do with this one.
I had never heard of this series until you started getting into collecting quite a bit. I was like, that is probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And spoiler, there's an anime about it. We've been watching it, and it's fun. That might be a hint.
It's fringy. It's out there.
It's a little cute.
All right, here goes the one that's not in great shape. You know what honestly makes it instantly look better?
It looks really good. Here's the back of it.
Take it out of the bag. Use the scissors. All right, here's game 2.
Shout out to the eBay guy. This is very nicely packaged.
Starting to stack up here. You got to put them in the right way. Starting to stack up. There's 2 games in their cases. All right.
This is a really good condition.
Wow, it does look perfect. All right, show them what it is. Monster Rancher, baby.
You're walking like everybody else. Oh, Chi? Don't look at me. Okay, Mochi.
All right, it better all be in there. I hate to even open it. This is perfect.
It's really good.
Oh, it's perfect.
You did not pay a lot for it either.
No, I paid $10 for it. There it is.
That looks so good.
The book's in there. I'm not even gonna mess with it. All right. Why don't you try to get that in a protector, and I'm going to start talking about something else. All right, the next one up is probably the one I'm most excited for, and it's a protector for my Wii. Now, it says Wii Black System on it, but this fits pretty much all of the Wiis, or at least the black, red, and blue one. I'm not sure if it fits the original white one. Go ahead and cut this bad boy open. And I have a red Wii, white Wii, and a black Wii. And I don't have the blue one yet. I've mentioned that on some of my videos before. For whatever reason, that blue one's just been hard for me to get my hands on. But the red one's the rarest. And I have it sitting right here. And I've been really eager to get it in a protector and get it on the shelf and just leave it untouched because it's perfect inside. It was used, it has a few scratches, but otherwise it's just in perfect condition on the inside. This one's got a lot of plastic to peel. Oh.
The plastic is so thin, it rips so easily, and it's just difficult to get off.
You just gotta be gentle with it. Oh, baby.
Ooh, that was nice.
All right, so there's the Wii. And I'm thinking the best way to do this is probably, hopefully this won't scratch anything. I'm just gonna slide her on in.
It's a pretty tight fit.
Yeah, oh, it's a, well, you know, it's a little weird actually. One of the corners kind of doesn't want to bend. I don't know, I don't guess you want them to be too tight. This isn't necessarily to keep moisture in or out, but I have heard tell that if you're in a moist place and these do capture moisture, it's hard for it to let them out, so it can be dangerous in that way. Now, there's a lot of opinions out there on that, and you just have to do your own research and make your own decision. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. It's the driest place on earth, so moisture is not really a problem. I'm just worried about scratches. And so I guess that moisture problem would probably be more of a problem if it's too tight, but it's a pretty good fit, I think. All right, there it is. There is an in-box protected Wii. All of the paperwork is in there perfectly. It's all wrapped up the way that it came, and now it's got a protector on the outside, and I'm very happy about it.
It's so pretty.
It's even got, I didn't even realize, it still got the sticker on it. It was 30 bucks, but I actually got it half off that, so this is my $15 25th anniversary Wii. I'm very happy about that. All right, you've got one more game to box up. Now, this is the sealed one, so did you try to take the sticker off?
I didn't. I guess it started peeling on its own.
I don't.
You want to take it off?
Yeah, but let's be real gentle with it, because it's going to want to tear the plastic up.
Yeah.
I've got another video on my channel if you want to go check it out about sticker removal from video games. And my top tip is just go slow. It was good until there. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're at all interested in sticker removal. But this is from Fallout, and they kind of know the deal, so they definitely use a sticker that is better than some. Thank God that wasn't a Goodwill sticker, because it wouldn't have come off. Keep some Goo Gone on the ready.
Add that to the shopping list. We're almost out.
Yeah. I've used a bunch of it recently. I've used all of my Goo Gone recently because I just went to the Phoenix Game On Expo that we have here every year, and I bought all the video games. So my bottle's almost empty. Definitely check my channel for the videos about the Game On Expo. I got a lot of stuff. All right, I need a rag. I got it. Wipe it all off. All right, that's good. Just gotta be sure to get the residue off. All right, next up, I have a protector that I got in the mail off of eBay for my PlayStation Classic, which I'm very excited about because it's sealed. I bought two of them because they were only $20. They had a blowout sale for them at Best Buy. And I bought one to play and one to keep on my shelf, factory sealed. You know, a guy can dream. Maybe one day, 20 years from now, 50 years from now, it'll be worth a fortune. It's not really why I do it. I actually did it because I started this YouTube channel kind of around collecting video games, and as a collector, it's nice to have a few things that are perfectly nice and sealed and in the box, and it was a super affordable way to do it. So I definitely want to take care of that, to preserve it. One day it'll probably be a staple in my collection when I'm 90. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to live that long. PlayStation Classic, remove film first. I'm assuming that sticker is on the film, but it's just going to come off. Oh. You like that?
I don't know if I do or not.
That peeling sure gets her in the mood. I'm very happy about this one because there were still about 15 or 20 of these left whenever I went and got mine, and I picked the one that was just the most perfect. So this is going into this protector in perfect condition. And now I really don't have to worry about the outside of it getting scratched on the rest of my shelf. I really like that wee one because it has lock tabs. It has a little pull-out tab that goes through the bigger lip and holds it in place. The Game Boy boxes, of course, don't have that. It's too small. Friction should hold it in. And I'm sure Friction will hold this one in, but I'm really confident in that wee one. It's not going anywhere. So that lip just goes in there, and Friction holds it there. And that's that. And honestly, there's a little extra room in here. If I had to guess, whoever's making these, because it is, like I said, just a no-name eBay store. There's tons of these on eBay. This was probably fitted to something else, and this was close enough. They just continue to make these and say they were for the PlayStation Classic, because you really have to look close. But there's about a ½ inch extra on top, and I don't like that. I like it fitting close, because this is a perfect fit for this Wii. Not only is it a perfect fit, but you put the lip in there, and there's a tab. And it just slides right in, and you can be completely confident that's going to stay closed. I tend to stack my consoles on top of each other on display, and I'm a little bit worried on this PlayStation Classic one. I'm not saying don't go buy these off eBay, but you would probably be better off buying these protectors from someone that majorly does protectors, or at the least is reputable for making protectors, because this one's perfect. This one's got a lot going on. All right, so there's 4 Game Boy games in their protectors. I think that looks pretty good. Let's do a little test. Move out of the way. Put them over here on the shelf. And I mean, I don't keep it too terribly bright in here, but something I was worried about was them being a little too shiny. Well, could you see in the monitor there how they're reflecting? You can see the reflection on this one from these lights.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little bit of a harsh example because these are bright lights, but I mean, it's probably better over here. Yeah, much more normalized. But I was a little worried that these were going to be way too reflective because I do shoot video in here. Everything that I own is on camera at some point in one video or another. And I'm just worried about those being bright because look, it's even hard kind of to read what's on there at the wrong angle. So I don't want to be walking around in my game room shooting a video and all you see is this reflecting wall of light. But I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal. And another thing that I did bring up a little bit before is that there are people that will tell you that you got to be careful because you can get moisture trapped in these and the moisture won't be able to get out. I'm not too terribly worried about that, like I said, because of the climate of where I'm at. And then there's also, you got to be careful buying these and the fit not being quite right because you don't want these things that you're buying to protect from scratches to actually be the thing that scratches. So you got to worry about that. And then also cost is a pretty big issue. I mean, if I wanted to box all of my consoles up back there in these plastic protectors, the price adds up. And then, if you have a larger collection, most of my collection is PlayStation 2, more modern console. PlayStation 2, Xbox, PlayStation 3, PS4. And those don't need plastic protectors. They definitely make them. You can put those games in plastic protectors. I do have some box sets that are cardboard on the outside. For PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3, I might consider getting protectors for those. Those will definitely last my lifetime if I take care of them. So I don't know. You just really have to make your own decisions as whether or not it's worth it. It's definitely worth it for me for the stuff that I had that's either valuable or in my own delusions I think might be valuable one day, like these two guys. Another thing I'm a little bit concerned about is how scratched up these cases might get over time, but that's just something that maybe one day down the road we'll have to do an update video on because, if they look super scratchy in a few years, I'm not going to like it, which really just adds to the cost. If it's a necessity, then you have to buy them again later. I don't know. There's just a lot to think about, and that's why I made this video, to talk about it now, and then we'll talk about it again later and see if we've learned anything. But I want you guys to leave a comment below and let me know if you have protectors on anything at home. If you think it's a great idea, maybe you might know a little bit more about the moisture situation than me. Comment below if you do. And also, guys, hit that like and subscribe button and then hit that bell notification so that next time that I post a video like this, you'll get a notification and you'll know to come and hang out with me then. And until then, guys, peace out.
Hey, I'm a shark with a top hat, and I think you should subscribe. Go ahead, hit the button. I'll wait. Okay, bye.